Hey guys, Trevor here, and today I'm going to discuss the topic, what is a digital nomad and how can becoming one benefit you in your life. So I became a digital nomad particularly because I wanted to save money. I wanted to travel the world, and there's only one really cool way to do that when you're a young person and you don't have tons of money saved up or a big trust fund or parents that are rich, and that is to start some sort of an online business or making money online somehow, and then get rid of all of your expenses like your car and all of your stuff that you have, and just and rent especially, and just take off on the road and travel the world and stuff like that. So we actually began our digital nomad journey in early 2015. I sold my first online business back in early 2015 for around $50,000, and at that point that was the most money I'd ever actually had in my bank account at any one time. And at around the same time too, my grandparents unfortunately passed away, but they did leave their house, which was completely paid off for. And once that house sold, there was a little bit of an inheritance for me as well. So we were close to around the 90K mark at that time in our lives, and it was amazing because we decided to actually pay off our cars and get out of our apartment lease and start road tripping around the US. So that was our first foray into being nomadic, and it was quite a very interesting lifestyle decision. Went through a lot of ups and downs. We actually did a lot of car camping along the way, and that was pretty difficult, but we knew we had to stay on a budget. That was the key. And so for you guys out there interested in becoming a digital nomad, wanting to know what it's all about, just understand that it's all about controlling your spending and staying on a budget. Because if you can stay under $1,000 or $2,000 a month, there's a lot of great ways you can make money online where you can actually make that much money fairly easily, and you don't have to be an expert, and you don't have to already have a ton of experience to do it. So the number one key in life and getting ahead for sure is staying on a budget. Strictly budgeting yourself when it comes to eating food, strictly budgeting yourself when it comes to transportation and where you stay every night. So yeah, instead of staying at hotels along a road trip, we stayed at campgrounds and national parks and state parks and stuff like that. Sometimes they cost maybe around 20 to 30 bucks a night, but it was a lot cheaper than spending 80 to $100 plus per night for a hotel room. So that was our first foray. We actually road tripped up and down the West Coast. We went all the way up through Utah the first time, and we went through Montana and Wyoming, which was amazing, incredible trip, beautiful time. It was cold at night, and but during the day it was stunning. We got great pictures and videos, and I took pictures and put them onto my Instagram, and you guys can check that out at trevorjames.co. So that it's all in there. But after the end of the summer and come winter, we actually were trying to start a new online business. We couldn't really figure it out. So what I did was I invested in an online course, learned how to do internet business a lot better, how to drive targeted traffic to a website, things like that. And if you don't know what that means, don't worry about it, but it will come in time. And once we understood how to create a really good website, convert leads into customers, and drive targeted traffic, we were able to create a new online business. And within a few months, we were already making a few $1,000s a month. So we went from driving around the US all the time to staying in Long Beach, California. We got a little apartment out there, and it was really fun. But the problem was we weren't nomadic anymore, and the whole life creep came up to us, and we started experiencing the same thing that everybody experiences when they're staying in the same place that's really expensive. Although it was pretty cheap out there, we still spent around $4,000 to $6,000 per month just on living expenses. So we had no extra expendable income to go travel with. And that sucked. It just, it wasn't fun. We had to be, doing little short trips around Los Angeles, and although it's beautiful out there in the desert and stuff like that, it's just you can't see the rest of the world that way. And one of my biggest dreams my entire life has been see the rest of the world. I mean, there's just so much to see out there. So anyway, we ended up going through this whole thing again. We actually sold all of our stuff in Long Beach. We got rid of our cars, and we took off and bought one-way tickets to a place called Chiang Mai in Thailand. And Chiang Mai is this little mountain town. It's actually in a valley surrounded by mountains in northern Thailand. And the coolest thing about Chiang Mai is it's so cheap to live out there. You can get apartments for $100 to $300 a month for studios, $300 to $600 for like 1-2 bedrooms, and beyond that the food is very cheap and everything else is extremely inexpensive. It's also a very safe city, and there's a huge entrepreneur community out there because of all that. So lots of digital nomads come out there, people that are either running their online business or learning how to start one, and they want to come out there to meet other people that are on the same journey as them. And that was sort of what we wanted to do. So We went out to Chiang Mai, and we got into it more. We dove into our business, and we wanted to start new things. I kept building this YouTube channel up, and the experience was really, really fun. And eventually, some downsides happened. We actually got a lot of new competitors, and we had to work a lot harder to stay competitive. But we came out on top after the down. We came back up, and we've been doing great ever since. One thing we got into as digital nomads, as e-commerce entrepreneurs specifically, is travel hacking with credit card rewards points. And so we've been able to sign up for a online course actually that taught us how to do it. And we went around and signed up for all these bonus cards, and we got tons of bonus points. And I think since we signed up, we've probably achieved over over 1 million bonus points. And it's been an incredible journey. We went all over Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Philippines, Bali, and we really got to see a lot of the areas out there and fly around a lot and stay at these great hotels and go scuba diving a lot. And I got to go skateboarding a lot. It was a lot of fun. And then we just ended up spending the entire summer in Europe. We went to Barcelona, we went to Portugal, Italy, France, Germany. We went to the Netherlands. We even went to Denmark and the UK. We ended up in Iceland for the last thing. And right now I'm on the East Coast. I'm actually recording this in a hotel room in Baltimore. We're here for the night, and then we're going to go to Boston. We'll be back on the West Coast for another month or two, and then we were heading back out to Southeast Asia again after that. So it's the life of a digital nomad, traveling around a lot. But there are a few things I wanted to impart on you before you end watching this video, and hopefully you're still watching. And if you are, thank you. And I think that you would appreciate these. Is the few different ways to make money online that I've made money. So the number one thing that I've done to make money online is drop shipping. It's an e-commerce business model. The number two thing is affiliate marketing, and you can do this just by simply recommending products and services that you used and reviewing them specifically for your friends. The third business model is Kindle publishing. It's basically writing a book and publishing it on Amazon's Kindle publishing library, and it's free to publish, and you just need to put in the work, write the book, or hire somebody to write it, and you can make some money doing that. And then the last way is creating online courses, video courses specifically, posting them online and promoting and selling them. So those are some great ways to make money online. There's more, and there's other versions of doing all that stuff, but those are kind of the basic baseline of how I've done it. So I hope that you guys gained something from this video. I hope you want to become a digital nomad. It really is an exciting journey. It's really fun. We are kind of the underground of the world. We are the rebels without a cause. We just want to see the world and enjoy it and be free. And freedom is what it's all about, and freedom comes with responsibility, but with that responsibility comes the privilege of having the freedom to wake up whenever you want to, eat whatever you want, do whatever you want, whenever you want, and hang out with whoever you want to. It's really a wonderful lifestyle, so I highly recommend it. So definitely I would recommend, if you want to get started, to read some books. And the first book, of course, this is always recommended for digital nomads, but the 4-Hour Workweek is really good. And if you are specifically interested in becoming an entrepreneur, definitely check out Rich Dad Poor Dad, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And if you want to start internet marketing specifically, I highly recommend, I couldn't recommend this more enough, but Russell Brunson's .com Secrets and Expert Secrets are a really great resource. And once you dive into those guys, you'll start listening to audiobook versions of those and talking to your friends about it and looking at online forums. And you'll learn about all the different authors out there. There's tons of people I haven't mentioned here. And just dig in. The number one thing I can suggest is to learn, and don't stop learning. And as you learn, apply what you learn in a small way. One step at a time, and you'll get there. And it really is an exciting journey. So leave a comment below this video and let me know where you are on your journey, and maybe ask a question if you need some advice or tips, or you want to get started. Ask a question on how to get started. I really enjoy helping people, and that's why I make this YouTube channel and these videos, is because I want to help you guys live the life of your dreams. It's really fun having friends when you're at the top or whatever, or you're just out there exploring the world. It's really fun to have friends and people that appreciate the work you do. So I really want to help you guys, and definitely let me know. Subscribe to the channel for more videos, of course, and stay tuned. And you can check me out on Instagram, because I'm always traveling and posting pictures and videos, at trevorjames.co. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you out there.